how to fix your Andis Dog Clippers when they're not cutting. Huh? You guessed it. 4 sets of Andis twin speed clippers I've got, and as you do, they need servicing, shove them to the side, down to the last set, and they fell off the table, and again they wouldn't cut. So I ordered a new set, which was going to take 4 days in short, left me with the Andis Pulse. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to actually try and fix my dog clippers, because my thoughts were, I'm going to chuck them, because I'm sick to death of these clippers and blades at the moment, get my new ones. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and fix these for clippers. In your box, when you buy your dog clippers, you'll get a blade assembly drive, because it's going to be one or two things normally when your clippers won't cut. It's either your blade is completely blunt, or if you've dropped it, it's just not going to work, or it's that blade assembly drive. Now, to change the blade assembly drive, it's dead easy. You stick a screwdriver in and pop the front off. Oops. And in there is the blade assembly drive, that you can see. Unscrew it, take it out, put a new one in. Now I do have a relationship with some other products and services in the video description below. And when you shop through those links in the video description below, I will get a referral fee at no extra cost to you. Usually from the dog grooming suppliers, they are about 10 quid. If you go on Amazon, in the link below, you can get a pack of 2 for 10 quid. You can buy one for a £5. But the ones what come, this is the one for my Andis Pulse. These ones, it's not going to focus. These ones what come with the dog clippers have got 2 little red dots which are grease. Now I'll put a link to a little pot of grease for £6.99, which is what I'm going to do. Because those are from Amazon, look like they've got no grease on them. And all you're going to do is switch it over. And probably 9 times out of 10, that is what is wrong. Where's the end gone to that? That is probably all what is wrong. And when you have your clippers serviced, most of the times they will change that for you, charge you a tenner, charge you probably 35 quid, or charge me 35 quid to service the clippers and the postage. So having 4 sets of clippers, I thought, you know what, rather than having serviced, I'll just get a new set. And this morning I tried to do this video with the new set what arrived last night. Nice new set. I thought they can go in the bin. That was my plan. Until I fixed them. I fixed all 4 by putting one of those in. They turned up, so I thought, oh, I'll do a video. Do a video showing you what it should look like and how bad they do actually get. When you take it out, you think, God, no wonder the clippers aren't working, because they just look like they've been killed. They're all brown, where they're just ruined. And in short, they're faulty. Can you believe? I can believe. I can. Nothing surprises me. The plug, when you connect the UK plug into the 2 pins are bent. So I don't need them anyway, because I've fixed my clippers. And they're faulty. So they can go. But yeah, that's fixed all 4 sets. These pink ones I bought through COVID. They must have been the last dog clippers on the planet. They didn't work properly when they arrived. By putting one of those in, like a new dog clipper, I've clipped 2 spaniels. When I put it in on the video this morning, there's a spaniel. Right, got a nice little doggy here, come for grooming. So let's see if these pink ones are going to work. With the 7F on. Oh look, they cut hair now, Betty. Fixed. Yee. Yeah. Oh bloody hell, they work. Clip the spaniel, clip the hock. I've done an English setter, which is the most awkward one I do. Oh yeah. Oh, that worked, didn't it, Oliver? No. Oliver! Good lad. There you go. That worked with these. Yeah. before you go off and buy some new clippers, try putting that in. By rights, if you groom, say 4 to 5 dogs each day, you should change that every 3 to 4 months to keep your clippers right. If you groom about 3 dogs a day, you should change it every 6 months. Now if you've got a setter, because quite a few of you follow me and watch the videos, if you've got a setter and a set of these, I would say after a couple of years or even 3 years, if you've got 1 or 2 dogs, you're not going to trim them every day, probably going to be every couple of weeks, and after probably about 3 years, that will need changing, but you'll think, God, these clippers are rubbish, I need a new set of clippers. But all you need to do for 5-10 quid is change that, and it is so easy just to unscrew, take it out and put the other one back in and put it back together, and your clippers will probably work like new. It's like I've got four new sets of clippers here. Brilliant. Now the next video I'm going to do tomorrow is about sharpening your own dog clipper blades. I've got a whole bunch of dog clipper blades which are blunt, which I could send off, and for years I've always had my clippers sharpened. But last night I tried something I ordered, these stones, sharpened a 10 and a 7. The 10, I don't even know where it came from, this Oster 10. It must either be years old or whatever. Sharpened that, and I sharpened a 7FC. And the English setter I've trimmed today with those 2 blades I've sharpened. I was like, whoa. So I'll be doing a video on how to do that, which is not too hard to do, to be able to sharpen your own blades, which again is so easy to do, and you've not got to send your stuff away and wait for it to come back. So that's the next video. But that's the one on the dog clippers. If your clippers are not cutting, it is more likely that or the blade. One of the two. There you go, that video. Links below to that and everything else I use, and link to my website and everything.